So why don't you talk a bit about the aerodynamics and the drag on this, or lack of drag, Bob?
That's a good thing. That saves us gasoline. The whole trailer only stands about 6 foot tall. That's nice. You can stand on your tiptoes and see over it if you need to. I like this. I'd like to tell you this was engineered in here very, very carefully. The driver can look in his inside rear view mirror and see who's behind him within feet of the back of his trailer. You can see all these ribs here. That's what adds strength to these roof sections. They don't take a hard beating, but that gives them a lot of extra strength. This is the safety chain we spoke of earlier. When you have this side up, you chain it on. So if you're unloading it and there's a heavy breeze, it's not going to blow down on anybody. Think safety. It's a big piece of equipment. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Nobody needs to be. We can engineer all the safety in it that we can, but you have to train your people and tell them how to work with a trailer like this. Once again, you see holes all over this trailer. You go, my gosh, did someone go crazy with the drill? No, those were all told to us by the engineer from the hot dip company exactly where they go so that everything gets coated inside and out. With galvanizing, you've got to coat the inside, the back side, the top side, and everything. And we do that because of all these holes. People will ask us all the time, why are the holes all over? Those are all specifically there for a reason. And once again, your Alleycat is custom made for you. We don't have a whole group of them someplace waiting and just ship you out one. No, you tell us what you need, what you want, if it works with your program, we'll see if the right options are on here. This will work.
So do we just have a bunch of these in store, or are they all custom built, custom designed? What's the story there, Bob?
These are all custom designed for each individual application. No trailer is ever finished until we have an order for it, and then it's built specifically for that customer. There's a lot of different options available, and we're glad to do whatever customer wants, but we don't just have a big group of them sitting there saying, oh, we'll just ship something out that's kind of right. No, they have to be right exactly for the customer.
What's the average lead time, Bob?
We're looking probably 30 to 60 days. It depends on the time of year.
What's the typical client with Alleycat recycling trailers, and where have they been used?
Typically, we're picked up by small towns. We've got one in one town that's only 148 people. The city of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 150, 200,000 people bought a number of them years ago also. So we've covered the gamut. Also, the National Park System's bought lots and lots of our trailers. They're in 25 or 30 national parks all around the country. And the military has put them all around the country. And in fact, the military's taken them to Asia and to Europe. They like them so much. In fact, these trailers have been airlifted around the world by the Air Force. How cool is that?
So where's some applications? Where do most people actually use these recycling trailers?
Traditionally, if you're a small town, they're going to sit in front of a high school, a city hall, the county shop. They're going to sit someplace in a logical place where people can get out 24/7. They can drop their commodities off as they need to. So there's no magic place for them to be. Someplace is handy for folks. State parks,
military bases,
county parks, military bases, a lot of them military, you name it. Everybody has a little different need. We put several trailers in Glacier National Park a number of years ago. It was interesting to us. They bought 10 bin trailers. After about a year, we all sat down and said, okay, how's the program working? And they said, it's working well, but we figured out when people come to a national park, they don't bring a lot of boxes. They don't bring a lot of junk mail. They don't bring their computer and have computer paper left over. What they have is glass bottles, plastic bottles, aluminum cans, and some chipboard and food packaging they'd like to recycle. So we went then to a different style of trailers for them. Most of them got a 6-bin trailer like this. They didn't need a big cardboard for it. They didn't need something for newspapers and magazines. They don't bring them on vacation with them. That was an eye-opener for us. So now a lot of the national parks go to the 6-bin or even down to the 4-bin trailers. Works better for them and it's cheaper.
What's been some of the strangest uses you think you've found people using with the actual recycling trailer?
Well, that's a fair question. We had one man who was going to buy one. He was going to put refrigeration units down into each of the bins, and he worked at a chicken farm or ranch, whatever you want to call it, and they have a high death loss with those chickens. And he was going to put dead chicken carcasses in the trailer. The reason it's going to put air conditioning on it was so they wouldn't smell. It would be easy to handle pulling them out with forklift and get forklifts all over. I said I was amazed at what somebody might use an Alleycat for, and that stopped me right there for dead chickens. Holy cow.
That's a great story.
That's just, it's true. It's so bizarre. It's true.
Now, how about, I heard also they were used for munitions, so some people use them for munitions.
Well, the munition plant down in Oklahoma's got a couple of our trailers down there. I also visited a fort in New York, which they handled lots and lots of spent shell casings. Anything from 2 or 3 inches long up to maybe a foot long. A lot of those are copper and brass. That's worth a lot of money. And they saved those and they divided out 50 millimeter from 30 millimeter, whatever it is, from the big the big tank shells like this, is what's left over. And they saved all those because they shot off so many of them training our boys. And they would save those. And they used the bins, not necessarily the trailer, but they loved the bins. They were handy in the recycle center.
Yeah.
Got them around the country. The big thing we have is this galvanizing. This is just absolutely a wonderful product. We put trailers, the Marines put trailers in Hawaii at the big Marine Corps base there. They've come back and bought more several times. At Hawaii, it gets hot and sunny every day and it rains almost every day. Anything steel is on a limited lifetime. They have to fight that every day. They brought our trailers in and they're still there today. They put the aluminum wheels on. We put the chrome lug nuts. Actually, they were nickel lug nuts on. They will not rust. If they ever hit the trailer with a forklift, it happens. Things happen. They immediately stop and they spray a little liquid galvanizing on it. Those trailers have been there, I think, probably 12 years now. They're still using them on a daily basis. They also have lots and lots of extra bins because the plastic bins don't care how sunny or wet it gets. They're never going to rust either. With the new super bins, I expect to ship them a bunch of those pretty quickly also.
If you had someone who's maybe sitting on the fence and not sure about getting a trailer or not, what would you say to them, Bob?
You would have to know more about their personal application, what they want to collect, how they want to transport, where they're at, miles. There's a lot of different things involved. The trailer gives you a central point to congregate all your commodities. And the commodities, they are not trash. These are commodities that we're collecting. When we collect all of these different forms of recyclable commodities, we're saving tremendous amounts of energy. We're saving tremendous amounts of potential greenhouse gas. Wherever you sit on that issue, I don't care, but if you don't burn the energy, you don't create the greenhouse gas. We know every time you recycle one aluminum can, you save the energy equivalency in BTUs to run a 100-watt light bulb or TV set for 4 hours. Now, we've all heard that story 1,000 times. If you recycle a pound of aluminum cans, it saves the energy of a gallon of gasoline. When you recycle 1 ton of aluminum cans, yeah, that's 66,000. It'd take a while even for you or me. When you recycle a ton of aluminum cans, you save the energy equivalency of 1,650 gallons of gasoline. Folks, we need to understand what we're doing here. This is very, very good work that we're all doing. Saving the energy, saving the gases, creating jobs locally. It's all good stuff. There is no lose-lose. This is all win-win-win for recycling. If you're sitting on the fence, call me. I'll talk to you. I will give you the benefit of whatever wisdom I have. There's lots of ways to recycle. There's cheap ways to recycle. Oh dear. This is a class operation. This trailer will be around longer than you or I. This is a good way to go. It is not the cheapest thing out there. If you want something really, really cheap, we'll get an old horse trailer and we'll throw a couple of Gaylords in it and you can recycle that way. Costs you almost nothing. Nobody will want to recycle there, but there's always something cheaper down the street no matter what you do. We're not that. We are a class operation. Thank you for watching this video. Call us. We can talk about recycling. There's a lot of things you can teach me. Maybe there's some things I can share with you. We can do this. We can move this country forward in a wonderful way, creating a better life for our children and our grandchildren. Thank you. This is Bob. Call me.